Hello everyone and welcome to JCD Dream version 13. In this video we're going to look at how to install and activate your software so that you can get it running nice and smooth. You should have received an email with brief download instructions and some files within that email. So once you've downloaded those files, those that are attached or referenced within the email, you should have 4 files on your system. Okay, like the 4 I have on my desktop here. We have a ZW3D 2017 install. We have a JCD Dream version 13 install, and this is currently compressed, so we'll have to unzip or decompress this first before we use it. And then you also have 2 software files, 2 code files, a ZW softcode in a text file and a JCD 2017 license file in a bin file. So there's 4 there, and I'm going to put them in a folder on my C drive just to keep things organized. So I'm going to create a new folder and we'll call it JCD version 13 install. Okay, so I'll enter into that folder and I'm just going to cut and paste all of these files. Now please don't rename any of these files. It's important that they have their download names, okay, especially these license files. So first of all, I'm going to extract my compressed file here, so I can just right click on it, and usually you'll have some extraction software on your computer by default. If not, download 7-zip or WinRAR, things like that. They're free. So you can usually just extract here if you right click on it. That's what I'm going to do, and it will take a little bit of time. Okay, and whilst this is extracting, we can actually come in and deactivate our virus scanner, anything like that. We just want to deactivate our antivirus software. Okay, just during the install process, because sometimes it can conflict with the install. With AVG, this free version, I've actually found it to not have any issue during install, but it's best to deactivate it just in case. So that is deactivated. And we have all of our extracted files here. We have the actual JCD Dream version 13 setup, and then a load of bin files to go with it. Just leave them as they are. And this is all we need now to get started with the install. So first, install ZW3D 2017. We just double click on this file, and then we're going to go through the installation wizard. Okay, so here's the installation wizard. Click install. Next, we want the standard installation. Accept the terms. You can read through that. And select a install location. It's nice to leave it as the default there. And ZW will begin the installation. Okay, so that is installed now, ZW 2017. Not going to open the README. Click Finish. Okay, it opens up this registration form. We can cancel out of that. Okay, you'll see a shortcut on your desktop for ZW. I actually delete this. Just highlight it and hit the delete key, just because I don't need that shortcut. We'll have a JCD Dream version 13 shortcut once we've installed that. So this is the next step. Okay, we click on this install this setup, the one that we extracted. Okay, double click, and again we'll be going through an installation wizard, this time for JCD Dream. which is built on top of the engine ZW3D. Just step through this, accept the agreement. Next, I always use the default. Okay, here I want to create a quick launch icon. Okay, and we also have additional install options. That's bulletproof booleans and Thea renderer. Okay, probably want to, if this is your first time installing, then you'll want to install both of these. Okay, the bulletproof booleans is actually a purchasable add-on based on limit state. So only if you intend on purchasing this add-on, you should install this. If not, you can uncheck that box, but even if you're unsure, just install it. It's a very small piece of software. And install Thea renderer, that's installing the standalone software, the rendering engine, and you should be receiving a code for that if you've purchased a full license, okay, permanent license. If you're on any subscriptions, then you will not be given the Thea renderer free of charge. So again, you can decide whether you want to install that or not. Okay, I already have these installed, so I'm going to deselect them both. And then we can progress, and it will install. Okay, so now that is JuryCAD Dream version 13 installed, you'll see the shortcut on your desktop, and we have our end of the install wizard. We don't need to check for net 3.5 here. I'm just going to click finish. Okay, and that is done. We have installed. Now we need to activate the software. Okay, and that is using our two software code files. So I'm going to double click on the icon here, the shortcut. This will open up the software. Okay, and you'll be prompted in this CW box to enter into evaluation or license manager. We want to go into the license manager, click there, click next. Okay, this is the license manager. In here we're using our ZW softcode, okay, which is a text file. If we double click on this text file, it's going to open up Notepad, and we'll see our code there. Okay, it's 24 characters long with dashes in between. We're going to click in our license manager on activate. Okay, then I'm going to highlight all of this code, right click on it, copy, right click in the first box, paste, and there we've pasted our code. Click verify. Now if this is the first time using your code, you'll have to enter in some details here. I've already entered these in, so now I can click activate. Okay, once you have, if this is your first time and you need to enter them in, do so and then click activate. Okay. Okay, if it's all filled in correctly, you'll get this message, activate successfully, press OK. Okay, you'll see your license loaded up in there. Press OK. Okay, you can cancel out of the text file now. Okay, the default units, this is we're going to want to stick with millimeters here, and we can select a default user role. You're going to want to put this on expert. This will give us access to all of the available tools. Okay, press OK. Okay, now we'll be prompted to enter in or register our JuryCAD Dream license. So press register, and this time we're picking a file. We're not copying and pasting text. Okay, so the file we're looking for is this bin file here, this license. So navigate into that folder. It'll be on this PC. C drive, here is our install folder, and there is the file we want. Click on it, press open. You should hear a chime, and it'll say that your software is unlocked. Press OK. Okay, it's going to shut down first time around just to configure itself properly. So let me just double click, open it up again, and this should be the software ready to go now. Okay, press OK. Now the only thing to note with 2017, okay, is that you may hear a second chime and see the software open up again. Go to Expert. What's going on here is we have a second instance of the software opening up, but this is just running in the background. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. It just enables us to get better previews for our components. Okay, so here we have the software installed, opened up. Let's create a new file. Okay, we have all of our tools up here. Okay, if you want to change, or if you forgot to click on Expert, come into our user, our role manager. Okay, you can see here we have all of our different user. So we can, if we didn't click on Expert originally, we can always apply it within here. So you'll see if we apply the primary user, we lose a few tools. So just always stick to the Expert. Okay, so that is the software completely installed, and now you can get practicing and learning this new version of JCD Dream.